Picture this. It's a perfect summer evening. The sun is setting over your homestead. You worked hard all day, your garden is thriving, the chickens are fed, and you finally sit down on the porch with a cold drink. And then it starts. That high-pitched whine right next to your ear. You slap your arm, then your neck, then your leg. Within 5 minutes, you're back inside, completely defeated. Sound familiar? Because if you're homesteading or gardening anywhere in the United States, whether you're in the humid South, the muggy Midwest, or the Pacific Northwest, mosquitoes are not just annoying. They are a real threat to your outdoor lifestyle. But here's what most people don't know. Nature already built the solution, right in your garden. I'm going to show you 10 plants that mosquitoes absolutely cannot stand. Plants that pull double duty on your homestead, look beautiful, and keep those bloodsuckers away without a single drop of chemical spray. And before you think you already know what's coming, I'm saving the most powerful, most underrated plant for the very end. It's something most homesteaders have never considered, and it might completely change how you design your outdoor space. The best is absolutely last. Stay with me. On a real homestead, every plant has to earn its place. We don't grow things just because they're pretty. We grow them because they feed us, heal us, attract pollinators, and protect us. Today we're talking about natural pest control. Plants that produce oils and compounds that mosquitoes find so overwhelming they will actively avoid your space. Some of these you'll cook with. Some you'll rub directly on your skin. And a few are so powerful that simply growing them near your porch creates a natural barrier that works all season long. We're going from good to great to absolutely remarkable. The further down this list we go, the more impressive it gets. Let's do it. Number 10, basil. Most gardeners don't realize that basil is one of the few plants that releases its pest-repelling compounds continuously, even without touching the leaves. The volatile oil just drifts into the air around it all day. The key compounds are linalool and estragol, which essentially scramble mosquitoes' chemical navigation. Studies have even shown basil oil is toxic to mosquito larvae in standing water. Think of basil as a border plant. Cluster 5 or 6 pots along your porch railing or deck edge. Thai basil and lemon basil have higher oil content than standard sweet basil, worth growing specifically for this purpose. Grow it, cook with it, and let it protect your porch all summer. Number 9, sage. Here's a technique most people overlook. Throw a few fresh sage sprigs onto a fire pit or grill. The smoke produced is deeply offensive to mosquitoes and will clear them from a significant radius. Indigenous communities across this continent have used this practice for centuries, and it genuinely works. Beyond the fire pit, sage is a drought-tolerant perennial that fills out into a beautiful silver-green shrub, comes back year after year in most zones, and asks almost nothing from you. Plant it near the porch, plant it near the fire pit, and enjoy your evenings outside. Number 8, marigolds. The key compound is pyrethrum, found in high concentrations in African marigolds Tagetes erecta, the same compound that forms the basis of many commercial insecticides. Marigolds also deter aphids, whiteflies, and root nematodes, making them one of the most multifunctional pest deterrents in the garden. Place dense clusters near any outdoor seating, along garden paths, and around the chicken coop. They're easy to start from seed, bloom all summer, and self-seed in many climates. Establish them once and they come back on their own. That's the kind of plant that earns a permanent home on any homestead. Number 7, catnip. Research from Iowa State University found that nipetolactone, the essential oil in catnip, is approximately 10 times more effective at repelling mosquitoes than DEET. 10 times. It works by overloading the insect's chemical receptors, and because it's a plant oil, it's completely safe around kids, pets, and livestock. The challenge: cats will destroy it. Grow it in raised planters or harvest and dry it to make a simple spray by steeping the leaves in hot water. Catnip is a perennial in zones 3 through 9 and spreads aggressively, so give it a contained space. But grow it. The research speaks for itself. Number 6, rosemary. The aromatic oil in rosemary, primarily camphor and alpha-pinene, is genuinely intolerable to mosquitoes. Like sage, it works especially well when woody stems smolder over a fire or grill. Bundle fresh sprigs with twine and hang them near your porch lights or outdoor dining area. As the heat warms the bundles, they release oil continuously into the surrounding air. In zones 7 and warmer, rosemary grows into a substantial woody shrub that can serve as a natural hedge or border. In colder zones, grow it in large containers and bring it inside for winter. Drought-tolerant, deer-resistant, medicinal, culinary, and now a mosquito deterrent. rosemary earns its spot every season. Number 5, lavender. To humans, lavender is calming and beautiful. To mosquitoes, flies, moths, and fleas, it's a nightmare. The active compounds linalool and linaloyl acetate are profoundly effective at deterring a wide range of insects. Plant lavender in full sun along the south or west-facing edges of your porch. When you brush against it walking past, it releases a concentrated burst of oil that lingers in the air. Harvest it for homemade salves, sachets, and culinary use. Make a simple spray with distilled water and 15 drops of essential oil. Apply to your skin or outdoor cushions. Lavender is a perennial that gets more beautiful every year, one of the best pollinator plants you can grow, and a living mosquito deterrent all season long. Plant it once. Enjoy it for decades. Number 4, lemon balm. It belongs to the mint family and spreads readily, so grow it in a dedicated bed or large containers. The mosquito repelling power comes from citronellal, the same core compound as citronella, along with geraniol and nerol. My favorite technique: crush the leaves and rub them directly on your skin before going outside. The oils transfer immediately, they're completely skin safe, and they work as a direct topical repellent. Zero cost, zero chemicals. Lemon balm tea is also calming, sleep-promoting, and genuinely delicious, used in herbal medicine for anxiety and insomnia for centuries. It's safe for children. Harvest it aggressively all summer. Plant large clusters near your seating and handle it often. The more you pick, the more oil it releases into the air. Number 3, citronella grass. What most garden centers sell as a citronella plant, those scented geraniums, are Pelargonium citrosum. They have mild repellent properties, but they are not the real thing. True citronella is Cymbopogon nardus, the tall, clumping tropical grass that is the actual source of citronella oil used in commercial repellents and candles. The difference in potency is enormous. It can grow 5 to 6 feet tall in one season. In zones 10 and 11, it's a perennial. In colder climates, grow it in large containers and bring it indoors before frost. When the sun warms the leaves or the wind moves through them, they release a citronella aroma far stronger than any candle you've ever burned. You can also steep the leaves in a carrier oil to make your own topical repellent. Grow the real thing, you will not regret it. Number 2, lemongrass. Cymbopogon citratus is closely related to citronella grass. It contains citral and geraniol in exceptionally high concentrations. Geraniol in particular has been confirmed in peer-reviewed research to be among the most effective natural mosquito repellents known to science. In the kitchen, it's essential for Thai and Vietnamese cooking, for teas, for broths, and marinades. Medicinally, it supports digestion and has documented antifungal properties. As a landscape plant, it's tall, graceful, and beautiful. For direct pest control, crush a fresh stalk and rub the juicy inner portion on your skin before going outside. You'll smell like a good kitchen, and the mosquitoes will want nothing to do with you. Lemongrass is extraordinary, but it is still not number 1. Because what's coming is something most homesteaders have never even heard of in this context, and it may be the single most complete answer to the mosquito problem that the natural world has ever offered. Number 1, horse mint. Studies published in peer-reviewed entomology journals have found that horse mint, specifically thymol-rich varieties like Monarda punctata, is comparable in effectiveness to commercial synthetic repellents. The primary compound is thymol, the same substance that makes thyme so effective as an antimicrobial. Against mosquitoes, it is devastating. But thymol doesn't work alone. Horse mint produces a complex blend of volatile oils, thymol, carvacrol, linalool, that work synergistically. The effect is layered and persistent in a way that single compound plants can't match. Simply having it growing near your seating area creates a sustained zone of protection. And this is where horse mint separates itself completely from every other plant on this list. Horse mint is a North American native. It evolved here. It is perfectly adapted to the soils, rainfall patterns, and ecosystems of this continent. Once established, it needs almost nothing from you. No supplemental watering, no fertilizing, no spraying. It grows, thrives, and spreads gently on its own year after year. Pollinators are absolutely obsessed with it. Bumblebees, native solitary bees, swallowtail butterflies, they cover it in bloom. On a homestead that depends on pollination for fruit trees, berries, and vegetables, that is not a bonus. That is an essential ecological service built right into your landscape. The leaves and flowers are edible. Brewed as a tea, horse mint has a wild, minty, floral character that is genuinely satisfying. Native American communities used it medicinally for generations, for fevers, respiratory illness, digestive issues, and antimicrobial washes. This plant has deep roots in the herbal traditions of this land. It blooms in distinctive layered whorls, pale pink to lavender, in midsummer, when most other flowers are resting. It grows in zones 3 through 9, deer-resistant, returns reliably every year, spreads to fill in bare patches, asks almost nothing, and returns almost everything. Plant horse mint around your porch, your vegetable garden, along property edges. Once established, it becomes a living, self-renewing system, protecting your family from mosquitoes, feeding your pollinators, providing herbal medicine, and making your land more beautiful every season. The best homestead plants don't solve one problem, they solve 5. They integrate into the ecosystem. They get more valuable over time. Horse mint does all of it, better than almost any other plant on this continent. Most homesteaders have never considered it. That ends today. Start this season. You will not regret it. Which of these are you already growing? And which one surprised you most? Drop it in the comments. I read every one of them. If this video helped you, hit the like button. It helps this channel reach more homesteaders and gardeners who want to live more naturally. Subscribe if you haven't yet. More content on companion planting, herbal homesteading, and natural pest control is coming. I'll see you in the next one. Get out there and grow something.